Welcome back to the breakdown. Today we're going to be taking a look at a micro charger from Anker. This is a 20 watt super small wall charger, perfect for tight spaces, power strips, and so much more. Increasingly, the small chargers are becoming some of the most popular because no one wants this big massive block taking up multiple charging ports on your power strip, blocking out things, making it hard to actually fit into tight spaces behind your nightstand, desk, bed, wherever it may be. So we're going to take a look at this. How does it compare? Does it actually deliver 20 watts? We'll tell you all that in this video. Now, this was not a review unit. We did buy this ourselves. And if you want to find the current pricing, because pricing changes so rapidly, I will put a link to it on Amazon in the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. Now, I don't like to actually talk about pricing in this video other than to say that this is an average price charger. Reason we don't do that is pricing changes so rapidly. I've had it where I say a price here and before I even post the video, that price is no longer accurate. So keep that in mind. You can find the price down below, but for a 20 watt charger of this type, it's competitive. It's an average price, if maybe a slightly good deal on it. Now, with that said, if you want to help this channel, do me a big favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. And hopefully we can help you learn something new about the world around you. Starting off with product reviews like this one and talking about all kinds of news, tips, tricks, and so much more. So with that said, let's dive right into it. Let's take a look at the Anker small charger here. It's got one USB-C and it's got a plug. Now, this is not a foldable plug. It's really not a whole lot to say about this other than that. It's a 20 watt charger, very small. But how small is it? Well, here's their Nano 3, if I remember right. Or excuse me, the power port 3. This is the Nano, this is the power port. You see how much smaller than that is right here. It's a very small. Now, this one does have a flip up here. I will put a link to this, so you get a little bit bigger, but with a ability to flip this shut. But really, it's noticeably smaller. Now, let's take a look at what was considered a pretty small average size charger not that long ago. So here is another Anker 2-port USB and USB-C charger. Let's take a look at this. Look at how small, there we go. Look at how small this is. This thing is tiny in comparison to that. And for 20 watts, this will charge most phones on the market at their max. There are a few flagship phones that come out that are slightly faster than 20 watts, but most phones are slower than 20 watt charging. And even at 20 watts on phones that are slightly fast, can take slightly more power than that for faster charging. This will give you a very quick charge. Now, a few downsides. This is only a one port charger. There are other Anker chargers like this with multiple ports that are just a little bit bigger. I'll put a link to that up here too. Now, also, it is important to know, though, that overall, this does what it says it's going to do. There's not a whole lot of flash to this. It's a 20 watt charger. Does it deliver 20 watts? Yes. Now, your phone needs to support 20 watts. The Pixel 6 Pro, the iPhone 13 Max, etc. do support that. Cheaper budget phones don't necessarily do that, but the nice thing is this will charge at the maximum rate. Now, this is only USB-C, so you do need a USB-C cable, which is that smaller rounded looking kind of USB. Overall, though, it does what it says it's going to do. It's a competitive price. It is very small, which is really nice for power strips if you want something there. You want something to travel with, to throw in a bag, in a suitcase. Every inch counts when you're trying to cram in a lot into a carry-on. This is really nice for that. Overall, I would say this is a great charger. Now, it will charge things other than phones, earbuds, tablets, and a whole lot more. It will slow trickle charge a laptop. I think for most laptops, 20 watts is too slow to charge them out there, so keep that in mind. This is really for phones, tablets, wireless earbuds, etc., and lower. It's not really meant for laptops, for example. So keep that in mind. Overall, though, it's Anker. They have a very good warranty. They have a reputation of good quality. Pretty much all my chargers now have become Anker products. And overall, in my testing, it does exactly what it says it will do in a very small form factor. Much smaller than the standard wall chargers that many phones were coming out with just a year or two ago. So keep that in mind. Especially in a day and age where wall chargers are disappearing from boxes, many of them no longer offering wall chargers. A nice micro charger like this is a good option. So with that said, 2 thumbs up. Does what it says it's going to do. Does it well. Do I wish it had a second USB port? Yeah. For me, I would take a tiny bit bigger for a second USB port, so when I'm traveling I could charge my wife and my phone through it, or maybe I could charge my tablet and my phone as I travel for work, whatever it may be. Yeah, but actually having two of these small ones isn't bad. My wife has got hers on her side of the bed, I got mine on my side of the bed. Something to think about. So with that said, 2 thumbs up, find it in the show notes down below, find it in the first pinned comment, I'll put a link there. If you could help us, if you like this review, check out our back catalog of hundreds of reviews just like this one. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. By doing so, you let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so YouTube recommends our videos to more people. So with that said, take care, I'll be back with another video real soon.